Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here for another episode of Magic Duels Origins. So at the end of my last episode I had started Gideon's campaign, and for today's episode we are apparently going to be facing the Cyclops to begin with, in which case we'll win 40 gold and maybe finally able to buy ourselves a pack, which would be quite nice. So a terrifying Cyclops approaches the main gate and he's not alone. You and your irregulars are the only ones who can stop the monsters from storming the city. Fail to defeat them and Akros will fall. Succeeding, you become a hero worthy of the gods. Okay, let's dive right in. So yeah, the game is definitely still experiencing some severe bugs and connectivity issues and all sorts. I'm hoping that all my progress here today will kind of save and register and all sorts of stuff like that. So we've got another one of these annoying skill quests to go through.
Enchantments are
okay, so we've got enchantments this time. So we've got Honor of the Pure.
Use the enchantment in your hand.
So we're going to drop this, which will give all of our Glory Seekers +1/+1. They'll go up to 3 3s, which can deal with these Elvish Warriors now, which is quite nice. So yeah, let's attack with all, because I don't really care if I lose one of these, because he would have to sacrifice all of these to kill at least one. So there we go. So actually saying that, he'll kill one of my Glory Seekers, but he'll lose practically everything else of his.
Great job.
Okay, fair enough. Was that it? Just this is an enchantment. It's something that's a permanent on the field, which gives a permanent buff to lots of things. Yeah. So what have we got here then? We've got another skill quest. So we've got another kind of
this skill quest.
Come on, game. So yeah, we got enchantments here. So what we probably want to do is give Armored Ascension to our Eager Cadet, not Eagle, and then probably pacify his 4/4 so it can't block. Gold Forged Sentinel, and then we obviously go through the combat, in which case we'll be doing 7 damage to perfectly finish off my opponent here. Yes, auras are very nice, we know that. Thank you, game, and your patronising tutorial lady. And it's suddenly gone very quiet, which is quite bizarre as well. So we've actually got enough gold to purchase a pack now, which is good. I don't know why the sound suddenly went really quiet there, but whatever. Kind of again, more bugs with the game. At least the patronising tutorial lady.
I wanted the in this skill quest. Your opponent.
So what do we got to do here then? So he's at 5 health, and when supply line crates enter the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Okay, so that basically means we just need to drop this one, put a 1/1 counter on one of these two, and then swing in for glory, I suppose, because he's got all unblocked creatures. It's fairly straightforward. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it at the end there on the last one, where patronising tutorial lady was quietened for a second. So at least we finished the skill quest.
Nice.
There we go. Let's keep going. We're actually gonna get through to the here we go. We finally actually we're up to the mission now. So drop ourselves a plains and an elite vanguard. What have we got in hand? We've got a glorious charge, a great heart, and a travelling philosopher. We've almost got a full-size deck now. We're 5 cards short of a full deck, which is quite nice. Fortunately, you don't get to mulligan these particular hands, which is kind of annoying, but never mind. So we're going to go continue on. We don't want to play glorious charge yet, as we've got nothing on the battlefield worth charging with. So we'll be dropping the travelling philosopher at the end of my step here. There we go. Push through 2 damage. Drop the travelling philosopher. I don't like how long it takes for the health drop. I like the graphic as though it's like a kind of a vial of blood that kind of drops slowly. That's kind of cool, but what did he drop there? He dropped a root-bound crag, so it comes intact unless you control a mountains or a plain, and he has played the Bush Strider, which is a 3/1 with vigilance. Fair enough. So my turn. Let's drop a plains. I think we're simply just going to attack with both here and then kill off his 3/1 if he so desires to block, and then we'll play the Eagle of the Watch at the end of my turn. So he's decided not to swing in. Okay, so we'll play the Eagle of the Watch here. We won't be blocking that 3/1. I'll let the damage go through, as I want as much damage going through the glorious charge in a minute. So is this where the opponent gets slightly smarter and can just block willy-nilly? I'm hoping so. So he's probably assuming that I won't be wanting to block with my Eagle of the Watch, which I do not. Or do I? No, I'm going to skip blocking there. Let's let that 3/1 go through. Let 3 damage go through for now, as I'm still way ahead on the whole life point. So he's also playing a Blood Rock Cyclops, attacks each turn if able. Fair enough, so kind of terrifying. I do have the Great Heart to block it though. Ah, excellent. I've actually managed to find myself an Honor of the Pure, so I can actually drop this now and then keep swinging in and doing more damage. So if we go to continue, I could also drop a Glorious Charge and make sure my creatures survive as well. Ah, but it is an instant which I can play. So if I attack with all, wait to see what he blocks with, and then maybe Glorious Charge. So if we... Ah, I swear to God, this does not make it clear when it's like a good time to pause. I was thinking about Glorious Charging. I don't think it would have helped because they both... the Travelling Philosopher might have survived, but the Elite Vanguard still wouldn't have, so it's not the end of the world. So he's dropped a Cyclops of the One-Eyed Pass, which is a 5/2. He's kind of terrifying. So we found ourselves an Arresco Swiftclaw. Very nice. So let's swing in with the Eagle of Watch. Do another 3 damage. There we go. So he's gone down to 8, and then I think we shall drop the Great Heart. Maybe a Arresco Swiftclaw might be better, I don't know. It's just a 3/5, so I basically, if he attacks with that and doesn't play anything else, I'm going to be able to win next turn regardless. So he decided not to block with that, which is interesting. So he is looking for Sacrifice Font of Fertility, search your library for a basic land card. Okay, so it's basically a ramp card. And he's managed to play Rampant Growth as well, so he's ramping up quite quickly here. Okay, so let's drop the planes, and then we'll hit continue. I'm probably going to play Glorious Charge here. So we attack. So he is going through the blockers, and then we're going to pause it there, play the Glorious Charge, which will kill this while surviving my Great Heart and pushing through 4 damage as well, which is nice. And then we'll also play the Arresco Swiftclaw, which comes down as a 4/2, thanks to the Honor of the Pure. Okay, so he's got nothing to attack with, and he's got nothing to play either, so what the hell's he got in his hand? Oh, we managed to find supply line crates as well, so that's quite nice. We're just going to attack with all here, finish him off. And there we go. That's mission number 4 of the Gideon's campaign done. Earns us 40 gold. Very nice indeed. If it will go through. There we go. Saving. Oh, come on. Right, we've got to try and reconnect here. Did that? There we go. I think that saved that time. That's weird. I think... Did it not save? Oh, come on. You're joking. Why did that not save? I got... Oh, come on. I got the gold, but... Can I buy a pack? I at least want to buy a booster. Here we go. Come on! Yeah, this is where the server issues are going to be present, because that is really frustrating, the fact that... Oh, there we go. Did I actually... Where the hell did that booster go? Like, there we go. There's the booster. That's what I wanted. That's what I managed to find. So what do we get? We got Knight of the Pilgrim's Road, Renown 1. So when it deals combat damage to a player, it gets +1/+1 counter on it. Necromantic Summon. So put target creature from graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And then Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, then creatures enter the battlefield with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. Nice. Pretty sweet. We've also got Fairy Miscreant, so flying. When Fairy Miscreant enters the battlefield, if you control another creature named Fairy Miscreant, draw a card. That's pretty cool. We've also got Patron of the Valiant, so it's a 4/4 flyer for 5 mana, and then when it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. It's pretty sweet. We've also got Farrakha's Disciple, so Death Touch, pretty sweet. Green, just a mono green creature with Death Touch is interesting. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before, especially in duels. And it's got Renown, so when it deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 +1/+1 counter on it, and it becomes renowned. And then we've got Harbinger of Tides, so it's a rare one, so it's quite nice. So we've only got 1 more of these to find. And you may cast Harbinger of Tides as though it had flash, and you pay 2 more to cast it. Oh, that's pretty cool. So if you pay it 4 mana, you can flash it any time. And when it enters the battlefield, you may return target tapped creature an opponent controls to its hand. Pretty sweet. Okay. So apparently I've been disconnected. Can I reconnect? Let's try it, guys. There we go. Now, is this going to... Ah, no, now that's counted. Good. So, hopefully we can play the final one in Gideon's campaign. So, the ground shudders as the putrid smell of rot fills your nostrils. The shadow of Erebos' Titan falls across you and your irregulars. You raise your spear and it radiates the lights of the sun. The Titan bellows furiously. You charge forward anyway. So, we're playing Erebos' Titan. Okay. Let's see what we've got for an opening hand. No more skill quests, which is nice. Ooh, we've got a Banished Priest. Cool. So let's drop a Plains and an Elite Vanguard. I always forget what that thing's called every time. It's like almost always my first drop of the game, and I always seem to forget what it's called. So he's a black deck of some description. So nice, we're getting Plains, which is what we want. What else have we got here? We've got Sky Spear Cavalry, which is a nice card for 4 mana, so it's a 2/2 with double strike. And we've also got the Supply Lines Crates, which is pretty good 5-drop. We're just going to swing in here. Deal 2 damage and then play the Oresco Swiftclaw, I think. Don't really want to play Banish a Priest on turn 3 unless I've got a target which I want to banish, of course. So, we'll see how that goes. At least I got myself a 3-1 and a 2-1 down. So what's he playing now? Ah, a Brain Maggot. So you choose a non-land card from it. Well, it's a good job I don't have any non-land cards. Oh no, he can actually choose any of my cards basically. I'm going to assume Banish a Priest? Yeah. What a surprise. He chose Banish a Priest. Let's drop the Plains, and we've also dropped the Honour of the Pure, so that these two won't be killed by the Maggot, although he's not likely to defend with that, as he wants to keep my Banisher Priest out of the way. So I could do with another 2 mana, ideally, in the next 2 turns would be quite nice. So I can actually start playing Sky Spear Cavalry and Supply Line Crates. So he's going to swing in for 1, which I don't really care about, as I'm kind of way out DPSing here. So he has done Quag Sickness. So enchanted creature gets -1/-1 for each slot we control. So goodbye Oresco Swiftclaw. So he's able to do -3/-3 there. There's the 1 Plains that I need, which is good. So I'm not quite out DPSing as much as I was before, but I'm still doing 2 extra damage a turn than he is, so I don't really mind swinging in with the Elite Vanguard right now. So we've got him down to 8, so he's on a 3-turn timer at the moment, provided he doesn't save this for blocking or anything like that. So 1 mana next turn, and we're looking quite pretty, as we can play something like the Sky Spear Cavalry in the air. What have we got here then? Constellation. Whenever Grim Guardian or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, so this is like a constellation creature, so it's kind of something that's never been in duels before, so it basically reacts to enchantments, and this is an enchantment creature. So I'm about to lose 1 life, I believe. So that's a 1/4, interesting, so I go down to 17, yep. Then whether he plays another enchantment, that sucks. So there's no point me swinging in this turn, as I won't do any damage anyway, so I'm just going to skip my attack and drop the Oresco Swiftclaw, and then pray that we get a mana next turn for one of these 2 cards, because either one of these 2 could potentially win me the game. And he's played another Grim Guardian, so it's another 1/4. Okay, so I basically lose a life because of it. Not the end of the world. And there's the mana we're looking for, so we'll drop the Plains. I'm probably not going to swing this turn, because he could probably kill me off, so I'm just going to drop the Sky Spear Cavalry, which will come down as a 3/3. So this could potentially win us the game next turn, providing he can't remove it with anything. So I can basically pump it up +1/+1 using the supply line crate, and he's dropped okay, Marsh Mist Titan, which is a 4/5, and then it costs 3 less because he's got a 3 devotion to black. So he's able to play it for 2 mana. Okay, so at the moment he's only got 1 mana open, so I'm just going to drop the supply lines crates, pump up my Sky Spear Cavalry, goes up to a 4/4, and then we should be able to do the 8 damage necessary to win the game. So we go through to attack phase, confirm the attack. So we should do first strike and ordinary damage to his face. And there we go, there's Gideon's campaign, over and done with. Very nice. Oh, come on, don't do this to me now. I'm going to keep retrying until it works. There we go. Oh, intermittent connectivity to the server. So, at least we finished the campaign. So, Ordeal of Heliod. So we completed Gideon's campaign. And we got 3 boosters for completing his story. Very nice. But we didn't get the gold, so I'm going to try reconnecting. Which hopefully should award us the... Come on. This is one of the problems is the people that can play the game, so automatically I'm one of the lucky few that can actually play the game in the first place, and then those people that can play the game have obviously got this server issue that's now a problem. So it's kind of I'm now really stuck on offline. Did I actually register the story mode in the end? Let me have a quick look. So yeah, that did register. So I have finished Gideon's campaign, which is nice. So I'm going to try and keep reconnecting here. Hopefully we can open some boosters as well. Nope, that wasn't... do I have some boosters I can open? If we go back. No. So I should have 3 boosters, basically. We're going to keep trying to reconnect until I actually get... there we go. So now I can open my boosters. So what do we get here then? We've got Blazing Hellhound, so it's a 4 mana red-black, so sacrifice another creature. Blazing Hellhound deals 1 damage to target creature or player. It's pretty cool. Calculate Dismissal, so it's a counter spell for 3 mana. My opponent can also kind of counter the counter if they pay 3 mana, which is fairly cool. It's not the nicest 3 mana, but we also get Spell Mastery, so if there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, I can scry 2. That's pretty good as well. So it's like it's a slightly different twist on the old Dispel from the last year's version. Got Yiva's Force Mage, enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. That'll go in the kind of the basic elf tribal deck I started putting together to start grinding gold when the servers are a bit better. And then when Alchemist Vial enters the battlefield, draw a card, and then target creature can't attack or block this turn. It's pretty nice. Thopter Engineers. The Thopter kind of synergy is strong in this version of the game. I'll be looking to make a Thopter synergy deck at some point. Legend VD, another YouTuber, he's already kind of theory crafted a Thopter deck, and I think Force actually played it as well, so it's something I'd be looking to play at some point. And we've got Talent of the Telepath, so target opponent reveals the top 7 cards of his or her library. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from among them without paying its mana cost, then that player puts the rest into his or her graveyard. And then Spell Mastery, if there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, you may cast up to 2 revealed in... Oh wow, that's really cool, I like that one. Let's just open all boosters automatically. Why the hell did that not open? I wanted to open boosters. Let's try reconnecting. I wanted to open my booster packs. Come on. This is what we're going to be fighting with today. I don't know how much longer I can go on doing an episode like this. So this is going to be recorded. This is being recorded on Thursday. So the next episode will be due out next Wednesday, I think, at the moment. I could do it for Tuesday and kind of shift around my other schedule. I don't know, just to kind of space it out a little bit better. I think Tuesday might work out slightly better, actually, in hindsight. Whatever. Did I actually unlock any of those boosters in the end? Yeah, the store is just not connecting at all right now. This is rather upsetting. So yeah, I think this may be might be the end of the episode. So this is a bit of a short one. Basically, I can't really do anything else like battle mode or anything. I can't. The final challenge, Planeswalkers. Learn to wield the power of... I'm just going to... You will earn 0... Oh, sod that. I know how Planeswalkers work. Yeah, I can't actually do versus battles because I can't get online. I'm not entirely sure if the solo battles won't earn me any gold because I can't actually get onto the servers. So I think... And there's no point doing the campaign as well because basically that my progress won't be saved. As much as I'd like to play Jace's campaign, so you're Jace Bellerin, a 13-year-old living on one of the towering mage rings of Vryn. You're a natural at mind magic, able to hear the thoughts of those around you. It's difficult if you connect with others, it will painfully aware that they think you're a freak. Oh, poor Jace. But yeah, I can't really play the campaign either because if it's not going to give me the gold that I get from it, then basically I don't want to play it. So I might just leave the episode here and start Jace's campaign in the next episode. So sorry about cutting this episode short. It's Wizards and I suppose Stainless's fault to a certain degree that the servers are down. So yeah, that's the end of the episode for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.